Good evening, YouTube. Welcome to Game 10 of our Trench Crusade campaign. Today we're actually going to be playing rule set 1.6.3, which won't actually be affecting us too much because we're new Antioch and Heretics.
And
however,
it's mostly just been court nerfs, right?
Yeah, it's mostly court. Black Grail got some new toys, some clarifying language throughout. But one big thing is the leader keyword. So your lieutenant and my heretic priest have the leader keyword, and as long as they're around when we roll morale, we get +1 dice to our check.
There you go.
Yeah, so that's big. And I bought a troop flag, so that's 2 dice if they're both alive.
Okay.
Yeah. And do you have a troop flag?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
No.
In any case, we're going to be playing Fields of Glory. Actually, quick shout out, as we're filming this, Adepticon is ongoing in the American Midwest, and we're not there.
What city do they actually have that in?
I believe it's in Milwaukee now.
Okay.
It used to be in Chicago.
Okay.
They moved to Wisconsin because there's a bigger venue and it just works out better for them, apparently. I don't know.
Nice.
I've never been there.
Same.
Yeah. But we did make some cool prints for them. You may see our new backdrop right here. Mike Franchina made that specifically for the convention. Hopefully you'll see photos of that on their social media, because we printed 2 of these and sent it on out to our contacts out there. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and soon we will be doing a giveaway of our old banner, which is an older Mike Franchina Trench Crusade work. And we'll make a little video about that when we're ready, have time. But yeah, back to the game. Fields of Glory. So this is kind of a funky one in that it lasts 5 turns unless someone routs or is totally wiped out. And the victory points are actually scored just from doing glorious deeds. So there's 3 of them that as you score them, you get 1 victory point, 2 that you gain 2 victory points, and 1 that you gain 3. And you can score it for victory points multiple times. You can only get the glorious deed once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And 5 turns, which we'll see if it lasts that long, as it is a 3x3 board, which is going to make that a lot harder.
It sure is. We're going to, essentially with how this is set up, on our 4x4, we're going to have 16-inch deployment, which is going to put us, in theory, 20 inches apart from each other. It should be. So 20 inches, 16 to 16. I think I did my math right.
Yeah.
So we're going to be close. We're going to be very close. And in theory, none of us will even be able to deploy in the back 4 inches either. So it'll be 4 to 16 inches for deployment from the edge.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Otherwise, totally normal scenario. We're just fighting. It calls out for trenches. It calls out for dangerous terrain. It calls out for difficult terrain. And we also added a water feature in the center, an aqueduct. And we're just house ruling that if you end up falling into that water, out of action, swept away immediately.
It is fast moving and extremely toxic.
Yeah. It's Beelzebub's sewer water.
So, are any of these guys going to be dangerous terrain? Are we talking difficult for those and dangerous for the river? What are we thinking?
So the river's dead. All the barbed wire is dangerous, and that's if you start your turn in contact with it, you will take an injury.
Okay. And is that
it's any action taken while you're in contact with it or inside of it is an injury roll.
Okay.
And if you start your turn in there, any actions are risky.
Oh, okay.
I could be messing that up, so feel free to correct me there. We haven't done much dangerous terrain, but that sounds dangerous enough.
Yeah, I'm going to try to avoid it.
Yeah. And then difficult terrain, you take 2 inches to move an inch.
Yeah. So these mud zones are all going to be difficult,
as well as any of the trees.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which are easily walked around for the most part.
Are the trench zones
fronts? Yeah, those are going to be difficult and dangerous.
Okay.
Because they have barbed wire, except for these ones, just difficult on the outsides.
Okay, and so to get over that, you'd risk, if you say I'm trying to jump over this, I hit the barbed wire, I take damage. Does that stop my movement there, or does it stop my movement automatically?
It won't actually stop your movement.
Okay.
Unless you
result.
Start inside the barbed wire.
Okay.
Then it's risky, and then we can deal with that in kind.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, if you get a downed result, then you'll have to stop.
Okay. Cool.
In theory, you can still shoot while you're down.
Yeah.
Just at a penalty because you're down.
Risky action and potential damage.
Yeah.
That is about how that would go. So
it adds up. Try to avoid the barbed wire. In any case, the actual scoring. This is the big one. So Reaper, Death from Above, Real Killer. Each of those give 1 victory point. Reaper is take out at least 3 enemies out of action with your actions from a single model.
Okay.
That's during the course of a game. That'll be difficult to remember, but whatever. Death from Above, take an enemy model out of action with a melee action benefiting from a diving charge.
Have you, at any point in this campaign, successfully pulled off a diving charge attack?
No.
Me neither. Maybe
but
today's the
that's
day.
why I gave us elevated terrain here. Well, you're insane.
Well, he actually does just sort of leap off of things at you, hoping that it'll work.
Oh, yeah. Good old trench pilgrims. No sense of self-preservation. The Real Killer. Take an enemy model out of action that is standing over difficult or dangerous terrain.
Okay, so you wouldn't have to necessarily make them fall, but if they're in a precarious situation and you take them out?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like if they're trying to move through the crater and then I shoot them in the head.
Okay,
that scores it.
Cool.
For 2 victory points, Risk It All and Personal Revenge. Risk It All. Succeed in 2 or more risky actions with 1 model during a single activation.
Okay.
Personal Revenge. Take an enemy model out of action with a bloodbath. And then last one, Trench Raider for 3 victory. Take control of a trench section near the opponent's deployment zone for 2 consecutive turns. A Warband has control over a deployment or a trench section. That was a copy-paste error. Warband has control over a trench section when at least one of their models and no enemy models are in it.
So if you're in here and I run a guy onto it, do we...
Neither of us control it.
If that guy dies during that turn, do you count as holding it for that turn with nobody on it? Or do you have to literally keep me from walking onto it?
So it'll be the end of the round.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
All right. So, are we tied on model count? Are we rolling off for the good stuff in terms of deployment?
Yeah, so we're 18 to 18, so we'll roll off. Right after we go over our warbands.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm not gonna go over everything in detail. This is pretty much the same as last time. Check it out. 6 Wretched. 2 dudes with submachine guns. 1 dude with a flamethrower. Legionnaire with an assault rifle. Over here, we got 2 big dudes. 1 has a heavy flamer, 1 has a grenade launcher. Right there, this Elite Anointed has the AMR. It fucks. My leader, he's got a bunch of stuff on him. I got a golem that flies. I got an elite warwolf, because why the fuck not?
It was moving the camera.
Got myself a chorister. He's got some shit. And the new model, El Artillery Witcho. Yeah. Check that out.
You paint that in like 6 minutes, you said, right?
It took me about 20 minutes. I very much speed painted it. Don't look at it close. She does have a troop flag. That's big.
Alrighty, so over here I have my infiltration fire team per Huge, Bush Cassidy, and the Sundance Kid. Lieutenant, 2 snipers, 2 HMIs, 1 with machine armor and a machine gun, 1 standard and grenade launcher. This guy is going to be my combat engineer, combat medic. This frogman is my homunculus. He is holding a heavy flamethrower, which is just the frog's breath weapon, we'll say. 3 shock troopers, yeoman heavy machine gunner, because I haven't managed to scrounge up enough points to put that gun with someone who deserves it. My anti-tank hunter, Mamluk Ferris, ammo monk, and observer for the Merc crew.
I got 5 to deploy.
I got a 1. So you choose.
Make you deploy first.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Angels and demons in the trench, claws and halos tightly clenched, swords and flames in the night hue, good and evil battle through. Heaven cries with burning tears, hell awakens all our fears. Trumpets blast from angels' horn, in the fire our souls are born. Hell's army surges with a snarl, stars above begin to fall. Angels and demons in the trench, claws and halos tightly clenched, swords and flames in the night's hue, good and evil battle through.
Fantastic.
All right.
I guess we will roll for first activation. 2. 1.
1.
I will activate first.
Even slightly worser.
Okay. And I have many terrible things that I would like to do, but the terrible thing that I'm definitely going to do is Artillery Witch.
All right, let's see how bad this is.
Your lieutenant. So, this is my first time using an Artillery Witch this campaign.
It's my first time getting hit by one.
Yeah.
So I guess we're just gonna set the tone for the battle and figure out how afraid of these things I should be.
Okay. So
it's a lot of text.
Has no dice, treated as a one-handed ranged weapon with blast 3. I'm just gonna roll and see if I hit. If I fail, it's a degree of failure and moves kind of like the satchel charge.
Oh, okay.
That's 7. That's dead
That's
on.
all right.
So your lieutenant is getting a direct hit.
Okay.
So that's going to be 3 dice injury on your lieutenant.
All right.
And yeah, also a shrapnel. Do you have a helmet?
Yes.
And then if you're not taken out of action by this, you're blown D3 directly away. Oh.
Okay.
Do you have armor?
What does he have on him? Standard armor, combat helmet, and tough.
Okay. So I got a 10, -1 is 9. That is out of action.
Oh, it's 3. It's a full 3 dice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. So he is toughed.
No, you're a lieutenant. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he is also blown D3 inches.
1 inch back. And he
Boom.
does take a blood marker. Get those dice out immediately. And then it should hit. I think it'll actually miss your observer.
Nice. I'll take it.
Okay. And then injury on your combat engineer.
2 armor.
That's 11 down to a 9. Is out of action.
Combat shield. He does have a trench shield.
Okay, so he's dead.
He's down.
Down with 2. Or sorry, down with 1, because
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
You can mark him 1. And then that ends the artillery. Oh, sorry. He gets knocked 1 inch away from the blast point.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Doesn't say anything about if they hit someone, if anything happens. So, yeah.
All right.
That's my first activation.
Well, that is a thing. All righty. All right. Well, let's see if I can cause you some pain to make up for that.
I bet you can.
Question is how, though. There's so many things I want to do to you.
Oh yeah.
I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with grenade launcher there.
Okay. Who's he shooting at?
He's gonna mimic you tactically and go for the fellows in the middle there.
Which one are you gonna?
Do any of them have anything which will render them harder to hit?
No.
Okay.
It's just cover.
Then he'll go for this fellow there.
Okay. Mr. Flamethrower.
So he is going to go, what is that, about 2 inches to there, 4 more to there.
Okay.
And then that's still not going to get him within 18.
No. Long range cover. Elevation.
So he'll be at a -1, which will make this a...
Oh yeah, because cover is not counted for grenade launcher.
Yeah, so it'll be at a -1, and then that'll even out with the elevation.
Yeah.
So he'll be at a +1.
Because of your innate.
Yes. All right.
Hit it.
That is a 9.
That hits.
That'll get the job done.
All right. Roll injury on that bad man jamma.
Am I at negative dice on him?
No, just standard armor.
Okay. That's a 4 blood marker.
Helmet.
All right, let's just go my left to my right.
So, okay.
Yeah, so let's just go him first.
So, rolling the wretched, no armor.
7.
That is down. 2 markers. Priest. He has heavy armor.
So that's 3.
-2.
-2. Okay.
Yeah.
9, 7.
Is down with a marker. He's got a helmet. Forster
7.
is, I believe, -2. Forster. Jesus. Reinforced, yeah. So he just gets 1.
Alrighty.
And anointed,
Any special? Just
just reinforced armor.
okay.
And helmet.
7.
7, so 1 marker.
All right.
-2 to 5.
Well, he got the blood marker pump primed.
You can try dash.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I would like to not leave him right there. But that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Okay.
Your activation, sir.
My activation. So what I'm going to do is I am then going to use my AMR. Oh, he can't see your lieutenant.
That's such great news.
It's because of your fucking log.
The log that just got blasted there by the last artillery witch.
He's gonna shoot your machine gunner.
Alrighty.
As, of course, long range cover. I ignore long range, and I've got +2 native, and I'm above, so just cover.
All right.
That is an 8 to hit.
Alrighty. 3 armor.
I ignore armor for AMR,
Oh yeah.
and +1 die to injure from AMR.
All right.
5.
All right. That is a blood marker.
Sure is. And he really doesn't even want to move. So I'll strip that activation marker.
All right. Big ranged hitters.
Grenade launcher.
That's right. Grenade launcher. That's right. That's right.
Do I get any log love?
Not when I move him.
Not when you move.
All right. So that is
sorry, I totally forgot.
absolutely cut away.
Long range cover.
Yes. So that's actually going to put me at a -1 on this. Unfortunate.
You're elevated.
Great shot.
Yeah.
Not going to do it.
Dash.
Try to dash him. That will do it, and he will hide.
That's fair.
All right, you're up.
Okay. Server takes a -1 die to hit, right? At ranged.
Everything targeting him, I believe.
Okay.
It's what rule is that? That rule is temporal fugue.
Yeah. Okay.
He has it's the Christ version of the whoosh whoosh armor that
I'm gonna
you asked me.
I'm gonna grenade launch your grenade launcher.
Ooh, a fascinating choice, sir.
Or hold on, let me check real quick. He'll be just out. He'll be just out. So essentially just hit the guy below and behind. Yeah. Yeah, grenade launch to the grenade launcher. Long range ignores cover. I'm at an 8 +1 straight dice. 8 hits.
All right.
Against your HMI, 6 minus 2.
Blood Murkar.
Yeah, helmet.
Yes.
And then shock troop, injure is a 6. Modified by whatever armor.
Standard.
Does he have a helmet?
Yes, basically my entire army has helmets and gas masks.
And then the Ferris, 11. How much armor does he have?
Reinforced armor plus trench shield, 3.
Oh, okay, so down to an 8.
So down.
So down. And then he will attempt to dash.
All right.
Make it 6.
And that'll
That
cost
minus
him
1 for
2
that.
inches.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he will do his normal move and get into the trees.
Okay. Lieutenant's going to go stand up.
Okay.
Standard move into there. And he can't even really see over that, huh?
We'll play it like you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
He is going to he's going to take a shot at him.
Okay. I am going to spend your blood marker on that shot.
Oh, fancy. So this will just be a +1, then range, and then to a -1 for cover.
Yep. 3.
And he is going to take the other shot on the D-bag on the platform there.
Oh, assault rifle?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Automatic rifle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy?
Yep.
Okay. That's just range.
So 3 positive. That's a 10.
Okay. No armor.
8.
8 is down. And
let's go ahead and see if he falls.
do you want to strip my blood marker on that check? I'm already at -1 for being down.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 7.
Wow. Good
Okay.
on you.
And
Good on you.
You gonna on my command me?
I am. And I will do. I'm trying to remember on my command. Do I get a +1 on that?
I think it's
Is it just a straight roll?
I think it's straight dice.
Let's
but
just do
you-
straight
You
roll.
could be wrong, or I could be right, or
4.
I could be wrong. Okay. Okay. Then the next guy that I will activate is going to be. Is submachine gun 18 or 16?
I believe it's 16.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to activate assault rifle guy. He is going to move up to there. He's going to pop a shot off at your machine gunner.
All right.
Normally 3 dice, elevation, long range cover. 6. I'm going to shoot my second shot at the same guy.
Yay!
He's going to attempt a dash and make it. And
Okay, I thought he was going to go the other way on that.
no, he's going to hide. And that's on to you.
Where is it? Where is it? Submachine gun. Yes, it is 60.
Okay.
All right. I would very much like to take him out.
You gonna shoot him with your machine gun?
I am. So this guy has Hunter and Sharp Eyes. So he ignores range and cover completely.
Okay.
So this is going to be 3 shots at a +1.
Okay.
Which means actually, oh,
That he may have better targets.
he may have better targets because he can ignore the range on him. He's going to go for your witch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
I was like, wait a minute. That's the one. Just because she's in the back doesn't mean I can forget about her.
They're both bad, but
Yeah. Yeah. I'm the guy who's like staring at a chess position. I'm like, why is this bad? It's like, oh, because his bishop's over in the corner about to checkmate me. Right. First,
10 hits.
armor, anything weird on her?
Artificial life. Not affected by fear. Ignore gas. Oh, she has a trench shield.
There you go.
Yeah. So 1 armor.
All right. Well, let's see what we can do. 10.
10 down to a 9 is dead.
Well, hey, we can do that.
So yeah, you can kill the artillery witch on your first shot.
Okay, glass cannons. Now, is anybody within 6 inches of her? No.
No.
So, unfortunately, I'm still willing to call that a victory.
No, that's a good trade.
What? How many points?
90, but I have my troop flag and a shield on her, so 90.
Group flag is actually huge.
Plus, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if they can dish out that kind of punishment, I do kind of like that they're squishy, and not like an outrageous amount of points.
Yeah,
Like bringing a couple of those would be brutal.
yeah, exactly. 16.
Great job for speed painting this, though.
Oh yeah, take a look. I mean, it's nothing too crazy, but I am going to activate this wretched. He is going to move up to, right out wherever he can feel nice and stable.
All right.
And then attempt a dash and makes it.
Oh, nice. There you go.
To Dad.
He's dead. He's dead. You saw it.
Okay, right about there. That's it.
Cool.
Back to you, sir.
All righty. Well, let's just get this one over with before you pick him off. Gonna first activate the ammo monk. See if I can potentially get something done on this.
Are you gonna do the dual activation on that?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is not a fire team. It is just the only way he can actually be useful in the game. So dual activation, ammo monk is going to do ammunition sacrament. And he actually passes that.
Okay.
He is going to give my main man here. Oh God, what are the options? I haven't passed this enough to have to look them up. Mendelist ammo monk. So I can give him +1 die to hit, add shrapnel and blast, or +1 to injury. I am going to add +1 to hit.
Okay.
So that I can actually hit that guy.
Okay.
So I am going to be at straight shooting because he'll be at a +1 and then -1 for cover.
That's
but
right.
he is within 18 inches.
Yep.
All right. So 3 shots.
Yep.
1 dead dude.
7 hits.
7 hits.
Reinforced.
6.
And 4 for a 1.
Second shot.
5 misses.
Third shot. Misses.
Okay.
Ouchies.
Blood.
These things
Back
happen.
to me. And I will stand up this guy. He will make a move. And then he will attempt to dash. You want to burn any blood on the dash?
No. No, I don't.
Ooh, he moves another 3.
All right. This sniper is going to run over here.
He has to dash first, right?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
But he has skill and expertise.
Okay, so he has +1 die.
Gets it
8
done.
Gets it. Okay. He dashes.
So he dashes over here, and he's going to take a shot at your fellow as well.
Okay.
All right. So
Long range
Base.
cover.
Base
+2.
rifle. Base skill rifle
Elevation.
elevation
Long range cover.
range cover.
+2 dice.
Let's see that 12, baby. Let's see that 12. Let's see that 12.
If you aim first, you could get the risk it all for 2 victory and a glory.
That's a gentleman and a scholar. Gentleman and a scholar.
If you succeed, but
If I succeed.
yeah,
It's going to be really funny if I fuck this up.
you do succeed.
There we go.
Okay, so you get 2 victory and a glory point, and he'll gain an extra experience.
I literally, when you were like, it can be, any of your guys can do the thing with that, I was like, oh, that's amazing. I should do that with him.
Yeah.
I'll just write it right on my sheet. I like recording it that way because then it's much harder to lose the information. So that's possessed +1 GE. And that's
And
aiming
2
is
victory
plus
points.
and 2 VP. And that's aiming is +2 dice.
So you're back up to 6 dice.
He's preposterous.
7.
7.
That's 3 1s and a 2, and then a 3 and 4.
Boy, howdy.
So just an injure. You want to burn the blood?
Nah.
Okay.
Was he have 2 armor? 3?
Yeah, 2 armor.
2 armor? Yeah. 1 more blood marker, please.
Fantastic.
I was like, after that roll, I'm not optimistic about this.
He has a normal move still.
Yes, he does. And he's just going to go right back where he was.
Fantastic.
Hide slightly.
Okay. Well, I am going to march this wretched upfield, and then he's going to attempt to dash and fail. That's
All right.
it.
Well, I guess let's just get this out of the way. He's going to stand up.
Yep.
SMG. He's going to take a shot at him.
For sure.
So this is going to be -1 for range.
Yep. So straight dice.
Yep.
7 hits.
Barely. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. 9.
9 kills him.
There we go.
And I get a blessing marker from that.
Oh,
Let me get a different kind of die. I knew there was a reason why I needed these other dice. And my leader will take that blessing marker.
And his second shot's going right at him.
Okay.
Does barbed wire provide cover?
Technically, yeah.
All right. So -1 on this. Because I don't think there's anybody else that would be a better target for him. So frankly, I thought the other guy would take 2 shots. That
That's
is
a
a 6 minus.
Oh, that's a miss.
That's a miss.
You got a dash for me?
Let's. So a dash is a risky action.
Yeah.
So let's say yes.
You
I succeed.
And still half speed because you stood up.
He doesn't really want to move, honestly. So he's just going to go to the end over here.
Okay.
And then what other risky action does he have? Because I think I'm trying to remember if his fortify is a risky action. He gets +1 die on that.
Okay.
That's an 8.
Okay.
So
you get 2 more victory points.
Okay. And we're sure that we can just continue to do that with.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Interesting.
Can't continue to get glory.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I'm going to activate this wretched. He is going to move 3 and attempt to dash. And succeed. And move 3.
All right.
And that's it.
All right. Let's just see if I can make anything happen over here. This sniper is going to take a shot at him.
Okay.
Up in the tower there. So that is
cover.
Base, boom, boom. Does he have any other kind of? Well, actually, is there any way that he could get himself to there? He could do that. It would be quite risky, but then he could dash. Let's try it. He's just
trying to do here?
I'm going to get him within 24 inches by moving him there.
Oh boy!
And then if he does not manage to retreat from that position, that will be problematic in the utmost.
So,
but it's going to get him to 4 dice on the attack.
Just cover then.
Yep.
Okay.
And I don't think he has any other stupid nonsense. Yeah, that's not relevant to this. That's a crit, baby. That's 3 6s and a 5.
Yeah.
So that's plus
dice danger.
Plus because it's a sniper and it has the critical rule.
Yep.
Hey, this is how we do it.
Yep. 4 dice danger. And
he still gets a blood marker.
6 minus 2 is 1 blood marker. I'm okay with that. You can try dashing?
I am very much going to try a dash and fail that too.
Okay.
High hopes halfway through that turn.
Oh, yeah. Okay. In which case, I will then activate this wretch. Who will move slowly through that terrain and attempt a dash and fail. He's done.
Right.
Back to you, sir.
Alrighty. All right, let's stand Mr. Faris up. And that cuts his movement in half or takes 2 inches off. What is the rule?
Yeah, your movements have for the turn.
That's right. So he is going to start with a dash because he is within range of my musical instrument.
For sure.
He gets that with a 10.
Okay.
That means he can move a whopping
total of 6
to there, and he is going to, let's see. He's going to take a shot at him.
Okay. Shooting my wretch.
So that is going to be range and cover for his Giselle. So this is, I believe that is going to just put him at a straight shot.
Okay.
But it's a bullet going in your direction, and I'll take that.
Bullets are bullets.
Bullets,
People
indeed.
die to bullets. 5 misses.
Not a bullet fired that poorly. He was still just sort of trying to stand up and get his bearings.
And your other 3.
And he's just going to try to kind of sneak in that way.
Tuck on in. Okay.
Just tuck a little bit. Little tuck action.
Okay. Well, that being the case, I'm going to activate my wrench.
All right.
And he is going to move 6.
All right.
And then he's gonna
try to dash
and fail.
He does fail.
That's it.
All right.
Back to you.
I'm going to activate my observer.
For sure.
He is just going to move right next to him and medikit. Because he has a medikit.
Oh. Okay.
He gets him.
Yeah. All right.
Bye-bye, bloody. And then he's going to attempt to dash.
Okay.
That's an 8. Is medikit a risky action?
I think you get two more glory.
Fascinating, Captain. I'll look that up just to make sure. And then he's just gonna go back there because next turn he's gonna try to get that one off him. Because my observer is now apparently a very pointy medic.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, he can do the thing. He can do the thing. What is it? Eye of God or something?
Yeah.
It's just different enough. No, voice of God. And he is going to tell you to activate him.
My war wall. Okay.
But I have to roll for it.
Okay.
I get it.
Yeah.
I've been rolling amazingly well on mostly things that aren't killing you.
So my war wolf. I mean,
But I did kill those guys.
You have some damage.
I have
There's
some damage
on the board. He's going to start with the dash.
All right.
Plus 2 dice on that.
Son. Well, I'd say
Get
it's that
11. Okay.
Oh. Rip. Oh. So close.
And he's going to move his 8 up to there.
He has a movement of 8.
And then he's going to charge here.
Oh boy. Well, I hope you roll a 1.
He's got plus 1 dice. Or sorry. I think it's plus 2 dice on the charge too.
Oh, well, I have much lower hopes now that this was a good choice. All information is good information.
No, actually, no bonuses on the charge.
Oh, 1.
He's in. He's very
well,
I'm going to use it to get entirely in base-to-base contact.
Thought you might.
And then he is going to start off with his chain maw, because they're both risky. So he has plus 2 dice on this, with an extra plus 1 on the chain maw to hit.
Well, I'd say that
hits
hits.
on Nate, and then he rolls 3 dice to injure and ignores armor. And that is a 9. Ignoring armor.
Oh, ignores armor.
Yeah.
Well, in that case,
So
goodbye, shock trooper.
he is dead now. And well, that's all he can do. But
And medikit is a risky action.
Okay.
All right. Well, that is important information about my opponent, and as such, I am glad to have it.
Thank you for that.
Well, let's just try this then. I'm going to activate this little boy here.
Yep.
He is going to roll a dash in range of the musician.
Okay.
It was 4 inches, right?
Yeah.
He gets that one with a 9. Is there any issue with me moving around my guys on the walk?
Not explicitly.
Okay.
So, and also it's cooler if there isn't.
Right. And then he's going to charge your guy.
Okay.
So 6 inches, and he gets 2 dice on the roll and takes the highest.
Yeah. And really, you just need a 2.
Well, then let's hope I don't. That's a 5, so that'll do it.
You want full in or right at the inch?
Let's just fall in. Why not? Why
Okay.
not? I'm not here to dance with you. I'm here to murder you in close combat.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was. Oh, actually, I realized I've been doing this wrong. I think of them as melee guys, but when he's back here, he can use a ranged weapon if it has assault.
Do you have a grenade?
He does have. He was the one that had incendiary grenades.
Okay.
So that's.
And you were right at 8. So you.
That was?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can do it.
All right.
11 hits.
All right.
And injury.
8.
Is down in 2 markers, and I have to make that down check.
All right.
And if I die, then you did not charge.
Yes, that would be accurate. Yes.
Do you want to expend blood on falling? Do you care?
No, I don't.
I do fall, though.
All right.
Which way do you want me to fall?
Towards the difficult terrain.
This way?
Yeah. Just in case it ends up mattering.
And then you want to roll an injury with +2 dice. And do you want to expend any blood?
No, I'll just. You know what? So he's down. So he's going to take it. I'll spend 1.
Okay.
Spend 1 of them. Just so I can't have the effect of healing him.
Yeah. 11's dead. So then he could normal move forward if
I'm just going to sequester him.
just keep him back there.
Yeah, he's just.
And I'm going to put a blessing marker on my elite anointed over here.
So he did that. So if he was back here, so he would have to move to the. So yeah, okay. So he's just going to sort of give himself a little bit of cover in there.
Okay.
And he's still at the 1 blued marker.
Okay.
Cool. Your activazione.
So I'm going to activate this submachine gunner. He's going to move very slightly.
All right.
That'll be long range cover, shooting at that homeboy.
All right.
So -2 dice with the submachine gun. 5 misses, and again misses.
All right. Well, I'll take it. Activate the combat medic.
Okay.
Start with a dash within. Actually, is she within 4 inches? I thought I placed her, but that's actually very close to on the line. So let's double check.
Feels.
Yeah, she's. Is she out? Maybe the height's hurting.
Like
Right on the edge. Right on the edge. It's in, but like
okay.
by a millimeter.
Cool. Dashing. 12 gets it.
So she will move to there. And then normal move, she's going to have to touch the dangerous or the difficult. Is crossing it like that going to count as the dangerous as well?
No.
Okay.
Because you won't actually touch the
Okay.
barbed wire itself.
So she's just going to move to there. Oh, actually, I tell you what. That was very foolish.
You're going to try to heal first?
Yeah. She's going to touch him.
+1. She's a medic.
That's right. That is just a straight up rule on her, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
You get it?
And that's 2 more.
It's not risky on her.
Oh, Medikit isn't a risky action with her.
Yeah, exactly.
I win more if I learned the rules, but
Yeah.
what can you do?
There's some reasons why we're not tracking our wins here.
Yeah.
I think we'd all be disappointed.
Like,
Right,
there've been less victories than games fought.
I am going to stand up my heretic priest. And my heretic priest will immediately take a shot. Oh, you forgot to switch that.
Oh, yes, that's correct.
Immediately take a shot at this homeboy over here.
Alrighty.
Long range cover. I have +2,
Okay.
but I then also have a bunch of melee skills. So straight.
Well, okay. All right, that's a hit. 3 armor on him. Depending on what you're hitting him with.
A bolt action rifle.
3 armor.
You can call that as a cock. The cock's a cock.
You got to respect the cock.
It's 9 minus 3 is a 6.
Yeah, okay. That was. It was. Could not. It didn't make any sense, but it could not have been any more cocked between two.
In case you
faces.
couldn't see, the cock was clearly a 6, but it was not flat. And we always re-roll even a partial cock. So
it was vertical on that axis, which doesn't seem like it could happen in there. All right. So that is another blood marker for him.
It sure is.
All right.
And then I am going to use my risky action Puppet Master using my Blasphemous Staff for +1 die and this for +1 die. Do you want to use my blood marker on this?
No.
To move Mr. Heavy Flamer here D6 inches.
Okay.
I get it on an 8.
All right. Roll that D6. Let's see that one. 4. Not terrible. Not terrible.
We're at about no. And then I'm going to attempt a dash.
All righty.
You want to use blood on that? That's cock. In the same way. Okay.
That is a success.
And he did stand up, but I will full move him immediately as well, so that he will shift all the way over to here.
Okay.
And I will get 2 victory points.
Nice, nice, nice. Activate this guy. Gonna start with a dash. Still doesn't get it.
On a 6.
Well, that's that.
Oh. Okay. Was that... Oh, that was just your
Just a shock trooper.
For sure. Okay.
It's not even up to the standard of a typical yeoman because they don't even trust him with a gun. Even though he does have a gun, I think, on that one.
Okay. I'm going to. Who else do you have? The Golem. Oh, and then 2
Yep.
Flamers down there. And do you have another guy? Am I tripping? Oh, I killed a guy. That's why.
There it is.
Killed a guy who had not activated.
That's right.
Okay. Then I am going to activate my Golem here. She's going to fly 8 and then attempt a dash. It might actually have a bonus to dash, so I should check on that if at all possible. Yeah, I get a +1 die to dash for startling speed, and I get it. And fly my happy ass over there. That's back to you, sir.
Alrighty. Let's not bring the sandcastle tumbling down on all of our nice miniatures. There we go.
Okay.
Shot on him.
Submachine gun.
Short range with submachine gun.
Alrighty. Straight dice. Because I think you can see the whole thing.
Hit. 8.
8 is down.
And he'll just take a second shot on him.
Okay. Straight dice again.
8.
+1 die to injure for down. Do you want to strip?
No
armor is a wretch.
Yeah, take it.
Okay.
5, 4, 9.
That is dead. And I will put another blessing on my heretic priest. That's 3 dead wretches and an arty witch. Oh yeah, you want to dash him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Creeping up on that trench, brother.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
That's where he wanted to stop.
Yep. Well, hell. Going to run over here with my chorister. And then oh my god.
My friends have their cat it's their 8th birthday. So these were them when they were tiny, and now they each weigh like 20
That
pounds.
is a massive cat.
They're basically the chain smoking ants from The Simpsons.
Oh my god.
Walk around glaring at stuff.
Selma and is it Selma?
Is it Thelma and I don't know.
Whatever.
I haven't watched The Simpsons in so long.
I have +1 die on this dash.
Try it, baby.
Dash my forester.
You are going to dash the
dashes.
forester. He does do dash.
He's a dashing fellow. Back to you.
Alrighty. All right. Homunculus is going to charge. He is the musical instrument.
Who's he charging?
Oh, sorry. Dash.
Okay.
So he is the musical instrument guy. With an 8, he succeeds. And
Okay.
is he within 8 inches of him?
This sure seems like it.
Yep. He's going to heavy flamer.
Oh.
Yeah. He's my homunculus with a heavy flamer, which would have been nice to get him a little bit.
I think the heavy flamer's 10 anyway.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time I've ever gotten him to a point to fire with it.
Not
So
that he has a second target, but
yeah.
you know.
He has Hawkeyes, which give him.
It's an auto hit.
Oh, it's an auto hit anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. Because I didn't give him this weapon at first, so I didn't think it through all the way. So auto hit
And straight dice Stinger with fire.
6.
Is going to be 2 blood markers.
2 blue marker. All right, that's me.
That is you. Okay, I am going to start out with a move on this guy.
And that's your heavy flamer, isn't it?
That is.
Oh dear.
And then he's going to attempt a dash.
Oh boy, I hope you fuck this
You
one
want
up.
to strip that blood marker for it?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Okay.
Because if is he within 10 already?
He's just outside.
Yeah. Gonna have to try it.
That's a 5. He fails. He is done.
All right.
He's done on the bridge.
Boy howdy. Alrighty. So I'm gonna start with a dash. Oh, we're down to our last guys, aren't we?
Yeah.
You have 2 more,
Yeah.
and then so I never actually killed one of your guys that hadn't activated yet, huh?
No.
Alrighty. Well, let's just see if I can make up for it with raw death totals, shall we?
You've killed a lot of wretches.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
You gotta kill wretches to kill big guys. Gonna start with a dash on the flamer under there. That is a pass on a 7 or an 8. Either one of those is fine.
Oh.
So that's 1, 2, 4, basically a little bit in front of him, as you would logically expect. So he's going to go to there. So normal flamer is 8 inches.
Yeah.
He's going to go to there. And then he's going to fire the flamer at him.
Oh, okay. Be a hit?
Let's find out.
No, it's auto hit.
Yeah.
Minus 1 die to injure.
That's right. -1 on standard. Fine. That's still a 9.
9. Ignoring armor. That kills him.
There we go.
Even with my infernal brand mark. Let me see real quick on him. Hellbound, Soul Contract. When he's taken... Oh, it's only if they're in melee. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now, is there anything else he can do? I don't believe there is.
Most likely not.
He good, yo.
Ooh. This guy is going to activate, move right up over yonder, and shoot his SMG there.
Okay.
Long range cover. -2 dice. That was... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one's fail. It's a fail. -2 dice. Same guy. Fail again. Attempt to dash. Succeed. And he's going to tuck back into the trench. And then this could be really dumb, but he's going to advance, and then he's going to attempt a dash. Succeed. Yes, to there. And you are outside of my 8, I believe. Yeah.
Put it there again. That's the edge of his base.
Yeah, it's about 9.
Okay. All right, that's turn 1.
That's turn 1.
All right.
Hey, did you want to take more photos?
Let's wait. Hold off for him. Yeah.
I'm gonna fill up my water too.
I'm gonna fill up my beer.
There you go. One was actually not as devastating as I figured it would be.
Turn 2 is really heading that direction though.
Okay, so my first activation will be Mr. Heavy Flamer.
I was sort of suspecting when it came right down to it.
And he will advance up 6.
Yep.
And he will flame both of these guys.
Yep. All right. Yep.
Auto hit on your lieutenant.
All right.
You have no blood on him, right?
Nope.
Ignores armor. 10. That's dead.
And you tuffed me with.
Stripped you tough with the artillery witch.
All right. Well, the blood has begun to flow in earnest.
And then your combat NG, same thing. Auto hit, ignore armor. Straight dice 7 is down with 2 blood markers for fire.
All righty.
And then a dash from him fails.
All right. Well, I sincerely hope that I can make your choice to not do other things impactful.
Yeah.
All right. Activating them in tandem.
For sure.
He's going to Ammo Monk is going to roll Sacrament again. And get it again.
Okay.
Same thing. I'm going to give him the +1 so that hitting him is a straight shot for 3 rolls.
Okay.
First roll. Hit.
That's a hit. 2 armor.
2 armor.
7 down to a 5.
3 blood markers. Next shot.
Crit.
+1.
No crit keyword, so just the +1.
I'll strip 1 to make it a
Okay.
4.
Down to 2 blood.
11.
11 minus 2 is 9 for a kill.
Yes. And third shot within 6 inches.
Yep.
But I do need to check if he is within 18.
Yeah,
he super is. Super is. So this is actually going to be a 3-die attack. Hits on an 8.
1 marker.
I'll spend it.
Okay.
Just to have a little fun, you know?
He has 1 armor. 6 down to 5 for 1.
Just pop it right back on there.
Yep.
All right, cool. I feel good about that.
Glad you do. That does actually change my next play since my grenade launcher guy is dead.
These things happen.
Yeah.
I would not be utterly shocked if we both got ourselves down to morale rolls and me not having a leader
I forgot to
is very impactful.
put that there.
No, I'm pretty sure you already activated. I'm good.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, I stripped too many. Okay.
He got my lieutenant. I got his grenade launcher.
Oh, I accident. I saw it. I saw my model over there, but it's my Prussian. I actually put the die. Yeah, okay. I put the die on your model.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we could just both activate him if it makes you feel better.
Something tells me you wouldn't enjoy that.
Yeah. Like, all right, I'm going to run him into the river.
Oh boy, oh boy. I guess then the thing to do would be this guy is going to move up to there and then flame throw your
All right.
heavy mechanized infantry.
So this will be a -1 on the auto hit.
Yeah, it's an auto hit, -1 on injury. I'm spending 2 blood. Make it +1 on injury, ignoring armor.
All right. Big money, no whammies. Oh, that's cocked. That is cocked.
It landed straight up 6. God,
Oh boy.
that's a down. No,
That's a blood marker.
okay.
That is the healing fire of Christ.
He's gonna dash. Do you want to spend that blood?
No, I don't.
He succeeds the dash. Oh boy. You
All right.
tuck in.
Tuck in, baby. Tuck in.
That's up to you.
Ooh, there's so many delicious, interesting things that I would love so much to try right now.
I know this. It's definitely a dynamic board.
Yeah, I love this. I love this board setup, and I love that we're both just committing.
Oh yeah. Is full in.
All right. Yep. Gotta try it. Mecha Boy is shooting him.
Okay.
Ignores range, ignore cover. 3 shots at 3.
Okay.
Do you want to spend a blood marker?
No, I don't.
All right.
Let go.
That's a hit.
It's an 8. Roll an injury. You want to spend blood?
No. It's a 7. What's his armor?
2.
Okay. Second shot.
Yep.
That's a hit.
Hit.
I'll spend 1.
Okay.
I like rolling 3 dice.
Yeah. 10.
That's a 10.
8. That's a down result.
All right.
Let's see if he has any bonuses there. I can find him. Anointed skills, range proficiency, and point blank. Okay. So this will be a -3 for the drop. I'm going to spend a blessing to bring it to -none.
I'm going to spend that blood marker to bring it back to a -1.
Okay.
That's a 6.
He falls in the most hilarious way possible.
What is that, 6 inches?
5.
Okay. So remind me how this actually works.
So it's for every 3 full inches, he gets -1 die to this injury roll, but he's also down. So that is 4 dice.
4 dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he does have armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 armor?
Yeah.
That's a 12.
12 minus 2 is 10, and he's dead.
All right. Oof. This turn is a fucking bloodbath already.
Sure is.
Oh boy. This flamer. Oh, that had the power to do it. Is he supposed to be like a what is it? What model is like what game is that model actually from?
So the body is from Wargames Atlantic Digital Fantasy Cultists.
Okay.
The head and flamethrower, Wargames Atlantic Digital Weird War 1. And I don't think I used any other parts on him.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's just Kit Bash using good old Wargames Atlantic Digital. Yeah.
Love him.
Yeah, no, he's fantastic.
Yeah, those are the guys who just partnered with Zombie Smith to put out the core like faction boxes.
Oh, nice.
So it's the dude is fully ADD. They're putting out minis. They're putting out minis through WGA. They're putting out minis through their own company's site. And he has a My Mini Factory tribe where he puts out at least 1 model a week as an STL.
That's wild.
If not way more than that.
I'm going to do something goofy. That is 5, 6, 7, which means I need a 1 on this charge. I'm
All right.
going to charge here.
All right.
And I get a 3. I'm going to go full in.
Okay. Well.
And I'm going to attack you with a knife.
All right.
At -1 die.
All right. You get me?
No, I miss.
Oh, you -1.
And then I'm going to attack you with another knife at -2 dice. 7 hits.
All right.
And then I'm going to roll injury here.
I 1 armor maybe. Not even.
7
Down.
You go ahead and make that down check, bucko.
Oh, there it is.
Die.
-1 die.
Oh, I'm going to spend the blood that I just gave him.
-2 die.
Yeah.
Oh, you really want me to?
In that river.
You really want me in the river? That's a 5.
Oh, so you fall in the river.
Yep. Splash.
Okay.
Do you have any other tricks?
Do we want to count that for the real killer?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, take out an enemy model that's standing over difficult to dangerous.
Absolutely. That is the most dangerous terrain.
Okay.
100%.
And I get 1 glory. And up to 3 victory.
All right.
Yeah, he's done there.
Done.
The wretch did his job.
He's done there.
He got shanked with a random piece of metal with some goon tape wrapped around it.
Goon tape. Where I'm from, goon tape means something different. Okay. Well, I think moving down the list, the next guy I'm scaredest of is him.
That's fair.
What does he have in terms of resilience? Like
-3 armor.
That's it?
And tough.
And he's tough.
Yeah.
All right. Well, boom.
Yeah.
Shooty.
Yep.
In the facey. Big money, no whammies. That's a 10.
Hit.
So 3 dice ignores armor.
Yep.
All right.
Three. That's a blood marker.
That's devastating.
You move, you undash.
He doesn't deserve to move.
Okay. That makes my
Actually, he is gonna move though. He's just gonna try to move further away from you. Well, no, he's gonna stay there.
okay.
Yeah, he doesn't want to worry about it. Right.
Then I am going to
Oh dear.
activate the werewolf,
Oh dear.
and he is going to
Yep.
charge.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
you take that activation marker off. Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Immediately charging, and then 3 dice on the chain maw.
Ah, boy.
You want blood?
He's at +3 dice.
Yeah, on this.
I don't think I'm gonna have a great effect on that.
Okay, it is a risky action.
I mean, you're gonna murder me, so I think you're gonna murder me either way. I might as well have a blood marker on him.
That is a 10. And then 3 dice to injure. Ignore
3 ones, 3 ones, 3 ones. That's not 3
11.
ones.
He's dead.
Boy, howdy. All right. Anything else with him?
Can I dash after that? I don't think so, right?
I don't know. I don't do enough assaulting, and especially not enough successful assaulting.
Look at the movement. It's been a month since we played, right? So
Yeah, it's been. I mean, I've thought about you guys, but I haven't thought about the rules of the game once.
no, it's funny. Like simple shit like that, I seem to forget. But
Yeah, the problem is I play so many different games, and I'm like, I know 3 rules about charging, but I don't know which games they're from.
oh yeah, a model melee combat. Oh, except he's out of melee combat.
I think I just.
If he started his turn, charges, murders me, can he still dash after that? I don't see why not, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah. His
No.
Wolfie man is very mean.
Okay, so I get +2 dice.
Is your Wolfie boy?
Warwolf.
Is that actually what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
He gets a 11 to dash.
All right. Well, go ahead and move. Out here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, color me pissing my pants. All right.
That's on to you, sir.
You broke my good sniper.
Yeah. You put him close to a werewolf. And by close, I mean on the same side of the map.
Dude, when you have 6 inches of movement, you can already charge a great deal of distance.
8 with +2 dash is
Ridiculous. Going to dash him.
Yeah, for sure. Fail on a 6.
Brutal. All right, your turn.
Wasn't expecting that.
Neither was I.
I'm down for that though.
I can't complain.
Yeah.
I'm still having a good time. I was wondering how long it would take you to remember he was there.
And, oh, I know he's there. Okay. He's just going to charge that guy over there. with +1 die to charge.
Ooh, okay.
For relentless charge. It's a 9. I get it. Go loop, loop. Sorry.
All right, all right.
And then he has +2 melee. And he has a Hellblade that he's hitting you with.
Alrighty.
I mean, that's about it. That is a 9.
All right, that's a hit.
Has +1 die to injury and fire.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a 6.
uh,
You have armor on that mole.
nope.
So down with fire.
Is it 7/8 now?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Just
so-
2 markers.
2 markers because of fire.
Yeah.
He's like, a man of the flame.
Yep. And that's it for him.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. That really chuffs my jimmies.
Yeah.
I needed that sniper to take care of something so that I could do things with other people.
Sometimes it just doesn't work out that way though.
Ain't that the fucking
You can grenade launch my priest?
really am.
Okay.
He's going to move up there. Well, actually, I guess he's going to move to there so you can still see him.
Yeah.
I don't think if he moves it, if he. I guess he could just move himself there and see him through that, right? No, let's
You
bring
could
it
just
back
barely
here
see
to
him.
be. Let's just be above board. Make sure we get everything done. But I believe that does get me within 18.
Yeah.
Is that
I'd give it to you.
over him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Long range ignores, or sorry, not long range. It does ignore cover
And elevation.
and elevation. I'm going to leave the blood, let you roll it.
All right. Nine.
9 hits.
Barely. Jesus. All right. So you have 1 blood marker.
Yep.
And you have 3 armor?
2 armor.
2 armor.
And a helmet, of course.
Yeah, yeah. Live dangerously. Let's pop it off of there.
Okay. All right.
Put it back
That's
on.
a 5. -2, 3 for a blood marker.
All right. And then
Dash.
he's going to try to dash. He's going to fail the dash very badly.
Yep.
All right. Your go.
That is the case. Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to run Mr. Assault Rifle up here, and he's going to shoot at your downed engineer. Long range, but I have +1 and +1 for elevation. And I can see the whole shebang. That is an 11 for a hit.
That's a hit.
He is down
And he has 2 blood markers.
and 3 armor.
3 armor.
I'm not going to strip any. Just go for the.
All right.
Oh, 12 kills.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, he was dead either way, so.
Second shot, then we'll go with your heavy mechanized infantry.
All right.
Long range cover, elevated, and +1 native. So straight dice. 5 is a miss.
All right.
And then he will attempt to dash and succeed.
Nice, nice, nice.
And he will dash up to there. And that'll end his turn.
I gotta try it, right? Gonna activate him.
Okay.
So he is going to try to move to there and jump to here
Okay.
and do a flying attack on him.
I don't think you need to roll the charge because the vertical doesn't matter.
He has 2 dice, so
Well-
I'll roll it anyway. I could if I need
Oh,
to,
yeah.
but
So this is the charge?
sure,
Okay.
he's fine.
Yeah, you get a 6. You definitely get the charge distance. And then the jump check. I'm going to spend the blood on your jump check.
I knew you would. I still have to try. It's just too cool.
Yeah.
All right, baby. And if I fail this, I'm just in the drink, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I just want to get a picture before I jump in the water.
But if you get there, he's dead.
I hope so. For the awesome. Nope.
No, he's in the drink. He just jumped in the moat. He tried to diving charge and fell in the moat. Yeah. Tried to diving charge. It did not pay off.
It would have been the coolest. It would have been the coolest thing ever. All right. Well, your turn, sir.
Absolutely. I'm just going to move him over here. For
Yeah,
my
might as
visual.
well.
Jingling. I don't know. Whatever. Okay.
It is entirely possible that we both wind up testing morale on the same turn.
Yeah. I at least still have my leader.
Yeah,
I don't have my flag.
You could fuck it up. You could fuck it up.
Could definitely. I could always fuck it up. Oh man. Okay. I am going to move my flying golem and then attempt to dash with +1. Make it on an 8. Right into there. And that's it.
All right.
That's 3 VP if you let it sit.
Oh, I know. Well, it's 3VP if you survive 2 turns.
Oh, is it 2 consecutive turns? That's right. Okay. No, you're right. It is very close to a machine gunner.
Yes. All right.
Although he doesn't have strong, so he can't move. I don't know if he even has line of sight on that. But there's other threats, of course. There's the other machine gunner that can move and shoot.
All right. Well, heavy flamethrower.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So he's going to auto hit him. And
It'll randomize if
yeah.
you into this combat.
Well, he's a homunculus that I enslaved that I randomly found. He's probably not stoked to be in here, so I am going to do that
Okay.
because I think that's what my homunculus would do. So let's take care of this guy first.
Okay.
So it's auto hitting,
I have no armor, so
no armor.
I got 2 blood. You wanna use that?
I'm gonna spend them both.
Okay.
He's dead.
He's dead. And you get the real killer
Is that a 1 or a 2?
standing over 1.
Okay.
But I already scored the glory.
Okay. So I'm at 7.
And I do get a blessing marker on my elite
All right.
warrior.
Oh God. All right. So for them, randomize. I'm going to say 1 to 3 is you, 4 to 6 is me.
Okay. Oh boy. I'm going to roll that injury then.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend both blood.
Yep.
8. is down plus fire.
All right.
It happens.
It does happen.
You move him.
Oh yeah. So he is going to he's going to move 6, but since I'm over here, he's going to dash. And he succeeds his dash. So I'm just going to get my whole 12E. So it is 2, 6. Can he navigate through this?
Yeah, it's just difficult terrain, so we'll take double move.
Okay.
Yeah.
He'll go to there.
Oh.
All right, your turn.
I'm going to dash my priest.
All right.
You want to spend the blood on that? I already have a +1 die to it for skill.
Nah.
Okay. I will also spend the blessing on that for an extra +1.
Oh, wow. You really need to get this done.
Get it on a 9.
All right.
I would have had it no matter what, but you know. And then I'm going to huck an incendiary grenade at this guy.
All right.
Right? He has incendiary grenades, I want to say. Incendiary grenades, he sure does. That's +2 dice. That's an 8.
All right.
Roll injury. Does he have armor?
Just roll it and see if we need to look up what all these stupid things do.
That's 4.
2 blood markers for fire.
Yeah. And then I'm going to charge that same model at +1 die, but I'm within 6 anyway. And then I am going to, first off, strike you with my blasphemous staff.
All right.
So as fire. +2 dice. You want to use blood?
Nah.
Hits on a 9. It has fire. Do you have tough on that guy?
I forget. I need to look. I don't know what all he has all these alchemical things.
There, because I think there's one that gives him tough if you do have.
I don't think I do.
Okay.
Iron Sultanate, and this is I don't even know where to find all these rules.
Which ones do you have?
So it would be, inhuman strength, but I think that just gives him
Strong. There's another one that gives him tough.
Okay, then I don't.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll injury on this. 4 with fire.
2 more bloody markers.
And then my sacrificial knife. Rolling with 3 dice. Do you want to use the blood on this?
Nah.
That's a crit. It does not have critical though.
Okay.
But it has +2 die to injure. And then, so 3 dice because of the crit, and then +2 to injure. That's an 8. +2 is 10.
Bye-bye.
Which I meant to actually strip all that blood for that, but whatever. It killed him anyway.
Yeah, I think he was dying regardless, and now you still have a blood marker.
And then I am going to attempt Puppet Master on your guy who's down over there.
Oh, okay.
I have +1 die to that from Blasphemous stuff.
Okay.
Do you want to use the blood on that?
Nope.
Okay. That is a 7. I get it. And he will move d6 inches. 6 inches into the drink.
I thought it just meant I had to activate. All right. Oh, boy. Well, this wasn't my turn. I shouldn't have gone for the gusto.
No.
All right.
That's his turn.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to get one more on you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You
Same.
get one more on me.
Same. That's so funny. All right.
If it plays into your strat at all, the werewolf does also cause fear. Gives you -1 to hit unless you're immune to it.
I'm really just trying to figure out if that's the best way of buying myself one more turn of him being alive. Just to throw him at him in the hopes that it stalls you for like a second.
Hard to say.
It is hard to say.
If I then immediately kill him and then charge, he'll still be locked up.
So if I position him like here, you could just go around him.
I could double charge and potentially kill both of them then. Well, and his current positioning, I could already, just because of the big base,
Yeah.
the 1-inch bubble.
Well, I'm going to have to try it then.
You can charge him.
Yep.
You can move the blood die if it helps.
Yeah, I probably have to. So just whoosh.
Yeah,
Oh, well, that didn't work. There we go.
just fine.
All right. So he does. It's going to be -1 for fear.
Yeah,
I
think he has +2 melee with full arm.
and 2 attacks.
Okay.
That's lightning speed. It just says it may attack twice with its full arm.
Yeah.
Yep. So 2 attacks at +1 die.
Okay. That's a miss on a 5. That hits on 10.
Hits on a 10.
I got 3 armor and a blood marker if you want to strip it.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to use that for your attack. Just need to roll 12 though.
Yeah. 11. That's down.
I'll take it.
Let me see if I fall.
Oh, that could happen. It wouldn't even actually be ideal, I guess, but
I do not.
all right.
On 7.
So you're down.
And now I have 2 blood markers.
2 blue marker.
And that die is off the field. And you can still try to use his Eye of God.
Well, Eye of God him.
Okay.
It succeeds.
And he goes. He's gonna roll dash. Okay. Back to you. You got your Ferris. And I don't know who else. Oh, there's a dude over there, shock troop.
Yep.
Coming out.
Yep. Man. You took out so many guys who hadn't gone yet.
Yeah.
All right. He's going to move to there. He's going to take his little assault rifle shot at you.
For sure. Six misses. Second shot. Well, is that within 8?
No, that's he has
No, I was checking for my course.
he has an assault rifle, so no second shot.
No, assault rifle's 2 shots.
Is it?
It sure is. Automatic rifle?
No, semi-automatic. Sorry. I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking.
No,
I always called it the assault rifle because it has assault. But
dash.
Might as well try. Gets it.
See, I always call the automatic rifle the assault rifle.
Oh,
it's like a light machine gun, essentially.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
A bar.
Boom. You're up.
Okay. You just have the Ferris left.
Yeah.
I'm going to moved this guy up 6,
Okay.
and then he's gonna try to dash.
All right. Let's see if he gets
Using
it.
blood on that.
No.
He gets it.
All right.
God damn it. He is right there.
All right.
Your turn.
Is he just a peon?
Yeah, he's a wretched.
All right. Well, I think you know what's going to happen now.
Yep.
I got a shot. Does a Giselle have 1 shot or 2?
1.
All right. I got 1 shot to make this happen.
Okay. +1 and alchemical ammo?
Yeah, alchemical ammo.
Alrighty.
He gets it with an 8.
You gonna spend blood?
I'm going to spend both blood markers.
Okay.
That's an
That
11.
kills him.
So you're rolling morale.
Yes.
Okay.
I will put the blessing marker. I'm going to put the blessing marker on my priest again, just as most utility.
For sure.
And then I've got a
I'm going to try to dash with him.
You haven't moved him either.
That's very true. He fails.
Okay. And then last activation of turn 2 is my submachine gunner.
You got to try? You got to try, I think.
16.
Do you have range on him or would you have to move up?
I would have to move up. So, either way.
Either way, yeah.
Moving up. Okay. You can move up to yonder. And then long range cover on your machine gunner.
You could do this, though, very easily. He doesn't. I think he just has standard armor.
2 1s is a miss.
2 1 is a miss.
Shot. That's the machine gun.
That's an 8.
That's an 8. That's a hit.
No blood markers.
Hey, he's got 1. I'm going to expend the 1 blood marker on him.
Oh, you're going for him? Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, I thought you were going for the guy without the armor.
That is a 10.
So 7.
7 for a down.
All right.
Okay.
And a turn 2.
And
so you have +1 die on this morale.
I sure do, because I still have my leader. New 1.6.3 leader ability.
You got it.
So we are on to turn 3.
Oh, and this is where the real bloodbath.
And I'm
Yeah.
down a model, so I get to activate first.
Yeah. All right. Who you going for first?
So of course, my first move will be Mr. Heavy Flamer over to here. And then he will flame both of these guys.
All right, roll them.
I will roll the heavy infantry first, stripping the marker. Did I auto hit?
All right.
And ignore armor.
Bad roll, bad roll. It's not a
That's
bad roll.
He's dead. And that gets me Reaper for 1 victory point and a glory.
All right. And then Faris.
And then the Faris. 8 down with 2 markers.
I'll take it.
And then he'll attempt a dash and fail.
All right.
And that is on to you, sir. Now we're both rolling for routes.
Well, on that note, stand up.
Yep.
What does this take off his movement?
Essentially, but he just stood up.
So it's half.
Yeah.
I need to be able to see him, so I'm trying to figure out what the best way to do that is.
I don't know if you're going to be able to.
What if I do this? Just move him up to there.
Yeah, that does it. Here, you put a die under his
Oh,
base. On this
that's
there.
fun. We'll get this done. We'll get this done.
There we go.
All right. And is that within 36? 32 inches.
Okay.
All right. 3 shots plus 1.
You ignore range and cover, right?
He was the first guy that I promoted, and I've only gotten skills off of the range chart. All right.
Okay.
Bad start.
Second shot.
Hit
Is
barely on a 7.
I got 1 blood.
I'm not going to spend it.
Okay.
1 more blood marker.
On a 2 total. And then you have 1 blood. I'll leave the blood. You go ahead and roll it.
That's a hit.
On 10. I still have tough.
Oh, you're still tough. Oh,
my god, I just knocked.
oh, it's awful. Oh.
Fucking.
All right. Pop both of them.
Yeah.
I got to try.
Okay.
I'm not knocking him down with anybody over there. I just gotta go for it. That's a 10.
10.
Down.
2 or down.
Damn. All right.
And the blood.
All right. That's your turn.
Go ahead and stand up that war wolf.
Thought you might.
Okay. And then he is going to swing at your dude.
All right. So -1 for temporal fugue.
For sure.
What does that put you at?
+2.
Straight die.
Straight die. I have another attack after this. It's not as gnarly.
I'm probably dead either way.
Okay.
I just got to try.
6.
Misses.
And so risky action. He's done. Okay.
I hated taking those blood markers off him, but worth it for that.
Back to you.
All right.
He doesn't exist anymore.
Medic.
You charging?
No, it was within 6.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. So, how does this actually work? I've never done this before.
Oh, the Misericordia? I think it's +2 die to injure if they're down. It's either +1 or +2. But then
This-
it's the normal.
And he doesn't have demonic or black grail, right?
Mm-mm. Sure doesn't.
Okay, so it's +1 for finish the fallen, which is her special rule. And then
+1 for Misericordia and +1 for down.
but she has nothing on the to hit.
She's within 8 of my chorister's hymns,
So
and that causes fear.
So -2.
-2 to hit.
Oh, God. All right. Well, if I get this, I don't.
You don't.
All right.
That is it for the medic. Unless you want to heal me.
I don't.
Okay.
And unfortunately, now that she is in combat with him, I can't shoot at him.
No.
I have really messed that one up.
That's my activation, and I will start out with activating this guy. He auto hits your heavy mechanized infantry. -1 die, but I spend the blood. So
Okay.
straight die.
Okay.
Ignoring armor. 10 kills him.
Wow. Fire is brutal.
Fire is brutal. And then he is going to do essentially right there.
All right. All right.
Back to you.
All right. Activating them.
Okay.
Ammo Monk going to see if he can get the 3-turn streak going on his ability. Oh my god.
Got it.
Wow.
Shooting my flamethrower.
I'm shooting both of them.
You can't actually see. If you look from this direction.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
and he doesn't have strong, so he cannot move and shoot.
Oh.
But potential secondary target? I don't know if there's a range.
Yeah, it's within 6 inches.
It is a high point cost model.
Unfortunately, the only reason I'm doing it is to try to strip you of the victory points for leaving him there.
Yeah, which is why he's there.
Boy. I'm going to disregard that completely, and I'm going to shoot at him.
Okay.
Over 18, +1 from the ammo monk. So these are going to be 3 straight shots.
Yep. I'm outside of an inch of cover.
Nothing.
Damn.
Wow. All right, your turn.
Okay.
Boy, howdy.
I am going to attempt to dash this yoke fiend.
All right.
Or not yoke fiend. Wretch. That's a wretch.
He's pretty yoked.
2 1s. He fails.
He's pretty yoked, and I will say he is fiendish.
Yeah.
All right. Well, bit of a waste, but shooting him through there.
Okay. Cover, elevation. So 3 dice. That's a hit on 11. I have artificial body.
Well, let's just roll it and see if it matters. 9. 9.
Well, because injury rolls are made at -1.
Oh, okay.
So it's 2 dice. Yeah.
8.
Down. Wow. And blood.
All right.
You dashing?
Might as well try it. I am dashing.
Okay.
Nothing else I can really do with him, so that's you.
Alrighty. I am going to Charge with the Heretic Priest.
All right.
Let's auto in. And swing the Hellblade. I do have a blood if you care to use it.
Just do it.
There's a hit on 9.
All right.
And then let me just double check what the Hellblade does, because I always forget. I think it's just fire. +1 die to injure.
All right.
And fire. That is a 9. Do you have armor?
Not on him.
Okay.
Wait. Shock troopers, they might all have armor on here. Did I do that? Yes. So he's down. And is that a fire thing?
Yeah. So
okay.
2
2 blood markers.
And then your check to see if you fall in the drink, I'm going to spend the 2 blood.
Ooh, wow.
So you're -3 die to see if you fall in.
That's mean.
That is a 4, and you fall right on in there. And then he's going to dash with a +1 for his skill and expertise. I mean, it makes it. Right up to here.
All right. All right. Ferris is going to stand up.
For sure.
He's going to move to there. He's going to fire into that melee.
Okay. See if he hits. +2 dice.
So first randomize. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, be against me.
And so now to hit.
Yep. Get on.
Hit on a 10. Spend it.
Spend the 1.
Yep.
Okay. 2 armor. 6 -2 is a 4 for 1 blood marker. You can dash him?
Yeah, I'll dash him. Cocked. Fail.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to activate my priest.
All righty.
Priest is going to swing first with the blasphemous staff. +2 dice. You want to spend blood on this?
No, I want her to die so I can shoot you.
Hits on a 9. Blasphemous staff has fire. 9. You have some sort of armor.
On a combat medic?
Yeah.
Does she?
I think she has 1.
She does have 1 armor. Okay. So down
plus fire. So
2 blood markers.
Yep.
All right.
And then I'm going to swing with my sacrificial knife.
All righty. Do you want to? Well, yeah. So first the hit.
Do you want to spend blood on this one?
Nope.
Ooh. It's a risky. That ends the activation.
Oh, that's way worse for me. I just wanted you to finish her off.
There was a chance I could puppet master your Ferris into the fund.
Whatever gets him out of combat. I don't think it matters anymore. I don't have enough firepower left.
That's back to you though.
Alrighty.
Yeah, like 2 guys, right?
2 guys.
Okay. Same here.
Well, I guess what we're gonna do. I am gonna have to roll for this, but I'll just go over here and do that. To dash. He fails it.
He stays back over there.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to move my submachine gunner up to there. And then he will... Oh, sorry. He's only going to move to there, so he still has line of sight.
Ah.
And he's going to shoot your machine gunner.
Alrighty.
Double check that range, though. Yeah, he's within 16.
Alrighty.
Minus 2 dice. That's fail on 3. Second one. Fail on 4. Attempt a dash. Get on an 8. Get right on up to there.
All right. My last dude, I am at a -1 attacking him, correct?
Fear, yeah.
For fear. 2 attacks with the pole arm. Hit.
him 9. 9 minus 3 is a 6. For blood marker.
Blood marker.
And
Nothing.
put a blood on him.
I will do that gladly.
And then, I actually have the golem there too.
That's accurate.
I mean, I don't have.
You could always move him off of the trench.
That's true. I'm going to activate homeboy with the assault rifle there, who is going to shoot your machine gunner. Short range, cover, elevation. With a +1, so puts me at +1. Is a 9.
9.
Rolling injury. Bounced out 7. Do you have any armor?
On which one was it in him?
This guy.
Standard armor.
Okay.
So blood marker.
Down to a 6. Now.
Are you gonna try to diving charge him? You gotta try, right?
I might, but it's actually the same effectiveness as if I just shoot him because he's a ranged legionnaire. So I'll be at a +1 or the.
So you're saying it's equal, but way more awesome if you try to jump on him?
Okay, I'm going to attempt to charge, starting with the range roll. I need a 3. I don't get it. Which puts me literally right here.
Okay. Well, hey, at least you didn't make it off of the building.
Oh, and then the golem, who
is just gonna stand up and
stay
where he is. He's going to post up.
Yep.
Is that the turn?
So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dead. So you roll first. Your leader's dead. You're on straight dice.
Straight dice, baby. But I've got Christ on my side. 8. That's an 8.
I roll morale. I already got it, but I will toss that other die in.
Maybe it's a -1.
I got a 7.
All right.
And I do get the Trench Raider on my golem.
All right.
So I now have 3 glory and 7 victory points. And we go on to turn 4.
Let's do it.
Okay. You want to take pictures again, Will?
You want to take pictures
again? Okay.
Well, I thought that would be it for me. Hope is back.
It's getting weird. That's for sure. We just hit turn 4.
I love this so much. I feel like there is a sweet spot on model count for this game, and I feel like we're past it. Like when you have 20 guys at the start of the game, you're just like, all right, this is too many guys.
I unironically think that the sweet spot is at 700 Ducats.
Yeah.
Like the first battle.
Yeah.
See, Nick and I were thinking like 1,100, but I totally can see your argument.
We had done some 1,000 game skirmishes and some 900 skirmishes, and I'm like, adding width doesn't do much for the game when most of it's gone by turn 2.
Yeah, that's fair.
It
But yeah, I mean, we started what 6:30. We really got playing.
yeah.
So it's.
I mean, it says it's going. It's yeah.
And we're wearing our mics and everything. We're good boys.
Says 3 hours 10 minutes and still ticking up.
So yeah, 3 hour, a turn an hour.
There was some dead
Roughly.
time before.
There was definitely
started,
dead time.
but
And it's not like we've been going hard the whole time.
this is a bit of a match. We only have 2 more after this.
Yeah.
So
that's optimistic. You might table me.
no, I meant 2 more matches.
Oh yeah, no, and that's it definitely feels super cool to have gotten to a point where all of this is happening like this. Like I've gotten to know, like getting to know your army and all that stuff is very fun.
Oh, for sure. You will decide who goes first.
I will go first, please.
I bet you will. I'm so glad that I made all this barbed wire. It took like 5 minutes in the cut room, just like
really?
stretched out some fence wire, doubled it over, ran it in the drill, and then I took
drilling it. Okay.
And then I took an 18-inch piece of all thread, put it in the drill, put the wire around it, ran the drill, pulled it off, cut it, did that again, pulled off, cut it. Like it was super easy.
Well, yeah, I mean it's a super good touch.
And there's not many ways to add dangerous terrain that aren't like goofy in this game, you know?
Yeah, right.
Like I want to do some lava craters kind of like these, and I have like reflective lava texture print, but it's still just like a thing to do, you know?
Okay.
Really glad that I did a high level of symmetry with this map.
Yeah.
It feels nice.
It's a really great map. I just wish I had honored it more. And not thrown half of my army into the river. But hey, you don't have a river to not jump into it.
That's true. That's true.
Okay. So let's see. What do I try to do here? I think. All right, yeah. These guys.
Yeah.
And he's going for this guy again because I just want him dead. just as a moral victory. So first, Ammo Monk. All right, he finally fails it. So that's going to put these at a -1 for 3 attacks on him.
Yep.
That's a hit.
On the last one?
Yep. 1 blood marker.
Marker.
That was not a great call. At the -1, that was pretty stupid. But these things happen.
Shit happens.
Your turn, sir. I just hate him so much. He's just so fiery. He's so angry all the time.
Okay. I will Activate Monsieur Warwolf. He is attacking your observer with -1 die. Do you want to spend any blood?
Yeah, absolutely. Gonna have to.
So he's only up 1 die. I will burn my blessing too to bring him up to 4 die again. That's a crit. That's 3 6s.
Well, have fun praising the devil.
I will. Mammon granted great and powerful shit. It doesn't have critical, but already has +1 die to injure. So 4 dice to injury. Ignoring armor. So
Just do it, you son of a bitch.
that is a 9.
Ah, I didn't see the 6. I was like, huh?
And then he will charge both of these models.
Okay.
And then he will make his offhand attack against your machine gunner.
Yep.
2 dice. Shredding claws. That's a 7. And he has +1 dice to injure.
Standard armor.
And I'm going to spend the blood for +2 dice to injure. This one does not ignore armor. But that's an 11.
Splat.
And I gain a victory for Reaper.
Nice.
Up to 8. Have we done Reaper yet?
There was a chance that my machine gunner got it, but I don't believe he got 3. He got your. Okay, so my machine gunner got your artillery witch, your sniper boy.
Oh, I think I already got Reaper on my anointed.
That's also totally possible. That's actually, he probably got it first.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because I have 3 glory now. Or I have 3 glory at the moment. So yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Did I? I don't think I killed a third guy with him, unfortunately. I think I just started going for big boys, and it didn't work out.
I don't have another attack on him. Otherwise I would attack your monk too. So that's back to you.
All right. Mamluk.
Okay.
So he has a Jezzail, and the Jezzail is an assault weapon.
I don't. Oh, is it specifically assault on the...
Is it not an assault weapon?
No. Normally it is not.
Oh, geez. Okay. Oh, yes. It gives their Jezzails the assault keyword.
Okay.
Yes. I was like, I thought that was a thing.
I know he's a fancy boy.
He is a fancy boy. All right. Well, first off, he's going to shoot you and see how that goes.
My anointed?
The flamethrower bitch, yeah.
You're coming in with +2 dice on this.
I am.
I'm gonna burn both.
Ooh,
I know. So straight dice. 2 1s. That is a failure.
All right.
You in charge, my big boy?
So I don't think that I possess a melee weapon.
Pretty sure he had a melee weapon.
So it says reinforced armor, combat helmet, Jezzail, alchemical ammunition. So unless... Oh, his trench shield comes with a pole arm.
Oh, okay. So he has an attack.
He's going to try to dash and fail.
Okay.
I was going to try to go for your other guy.
Yeah.
All right, you're up.
Well, I am going to use this feller here to let's see here. How far away are you?
I am
So you'd be
approx.
close range or about.
I'm about 11 inches.
But if I can get right over yonder, I can see your whole model. So 3 dice to shoot him.
Already root.
That's 10. That is an 8. -2 armor, right?
What is it? They have the magical skin or whatever.
Yeah.
-1.
Either -1 or -2. Did you guys have So 7.
So he's down. And not fire, correct?
No.
All right.
You want to test to see if he falls?
I guess.
Was he originally within an inch of the edge?
He was about there, so yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
So yeah, he can feasibly fall that way. He doesn't though.
Okay. So second shot then.
All right, do it.
Crit. So 3 dice to injure, 4 because you're down.
All right.
And that I'll leave the blood on him. That's 5.
Yeah.
4 for 1. And then he will try to dash.
So 2 blood markers because he's down. No, is that not a thing?
I didn't roll it down. It's only 2.
Oh, it's 2 if you roll a down result.
So he's just at 2 markers.
Okay.
And I failed my dash.
Okay.
So back to you.
All right. Well, let's stand him up. Let's move 3 to there. And let's take a shot at your asshole.
I'm going to strip both your blood.
All righty.
A long range. I believe.
So -2. Yeah, absolutely minus range. Or absolutely.
Yeah,
range.
that's 24. So.
All right, -2 dice.
Yep.
Watch.
Oh boy. That's
Ah,
failing. Yeah. That's 5.
All righty.
Dash him? No. Okay.
All right.
Which case, I'll wait on that. I'm going to activate my priest.
All righty.
I'm going to slap your medic. Let me just remember what. That's only on the charge. I hit on a 9. I get 3 dice. I'm spending both blood. Just says fire. That's a 12.
All right. On who again?
The medic.
Oh, okay. I forgot the medic was alive.
Yep.
All righty.
And then I am going to attempt puppet master on your Ferris.
Okay.
I have a +1 die to that. I'm going to expend my blessing. Do you want to expend my blood to pop it back down?
No, I don't think you can get me to the river from there.
Okay.
There's difficult terrain.
I got on an 8. Now, number of inches moved. 4. See? And 4, just barely not. So I will move him right there. And then I'm going to charge him. That's 8, 9. But I have a +1 die to the charge. I get it. I'm just going to put him on flat frame there. And then I will slap him with my sacrificial knife. Will be just +1 die unless you want to spend the blood. +2 on injury rolls. That's a 9. +2, 11. What's your armor?
3. So down.
8 down.
So I guess I'll roll to see if I fall in the river.
I'm spending the blood on that. There are 4 dice.
Oh my
Down.
bitch.
Yep. You fall in the river.
I legitimately like a third of my army at this point. Amazing.
And then you lobbed an incendiary grenade into the river.
I might as well. All of my guys are still in there. All right, my last guy.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yep. Gonna start. Well, the ammo monk, but he already activated.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think those are. Oh no. Okay. So I have 3 guys on the map.
You might consider a voluntary route after this.
I just wanted to play it out, but I think we're at the end of the. I think we're about at the limits of playing anything. And he doesn't even get his dash.
Fails.
All right, the board is yours, sir.
It sure is. Okay. So, Flamer guy is gonna march his ass up here and toss fire at your communicant.
Alrighty.
-1 die to injure. That is a 4 with fire. Well, 2 with fire, or 3.
I don't believe I am.
No, ignores armor. Yeah.
Yeah. But.
And then he tries to dash. He fails.
All right.
He's done there. And then I am going to attempt a charge here. And
yeah.
And then this guy, he has 8.
He can see him.
He's going to attempt a charge and fail just barely.
Oh, I was like, what, does this guy fly? I was like, oh, he actually can fly.
Literally flies.
All right. All right.
And then this guy will attempt to charge
the ammo monk.
He's not gonna pop a shot off. He's gonna charge. Just barely fail. And then this guy is going to move 6. Not within 10. Sure do. He's going to heavy flame your sniper priest.
Alrighty.
It's just an injury roll. 8.
Down, baby.
Down with fire. Let's see if he falls. I'm going to spend both blood markers on that. Or sorry, 1 blood marker. I'm going to spend 1 blood marker to see.
Straight roll.
So it's 4 dice. Because he's down and then spending 1 blood marker.
-1. He has skill and expertise.
Okay. So 3 dice. 6. He falls. And that's a basic injury. But he's down. So 3 dice. That's a 12.
Oh my god.
11. He's and then my chorister doesn't have much to do. So
yeah, right.
He's at least going to move and then see if he can dash. He does dash. Right across to right there. That's the end of turn 4.
All right.
Do you want to attempt to go to turn 5? You got 2 guys. They're both mercenaries. Or are you going to voluntarily run?
Well, you're going to have to roll too. So,
That's true.
so I'm going to roll and I'm going to make you lose. That's an 11. Fail the roll, baby. Fail.
Still got my leader. A 12.
All right.
We go to turn 5.
All right. Really, really though.
Oh, you don't want to play that out?
I think I have a pretty good understanding of how this is going to go in the next, let's say, 45 seconds.
That's fair.
Good game though. That was a very fun scenario.
Oh yeah.
I think that I think I could have played a few things smarter. Turn 2, I kind of went for the gusto when I should have been playing a little bit tighter probably. But I wasn't ready for some of your army too. Like this guy is just bananas.
He wrecked shop.
Yeah.
So that's big. You did take out one elite. That's big. You could put a scar on my MVP.
Yeah. My guys have really been rolling very good on their scar rolls, but you did take out everyone. So it's going to be interesting to see that starts the ball rolling on some horrible injuries for my guys.
Oh, it definitely could.
Great table though. That was probably my favorite thing about this match.
I'm gonna mark the extra glory for winning.
Yeah, do it.
So I don't forget that.
But yeah, I love this.
What was your victory points at the end?
7.
Oh, okay. So I did have victory on you.
Yeah.
Which you got 6 of those in like the first turn.
Yeah, I kind of stopped paying attention to the victory points because I got so into the murder of it all.
Yeah.
These things happen.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I am now thoroughly terrified of both Wolfie boys and bomb chicks.
Yeah, they're problematic. That's why I waited till game 10 to buy an artillery witch.
Okay.
I haven't had one this entire campaign. But because I'm over 1100 threshold, I can buy a second.
Okay.
For the next game.
Okay.
And the last one, you know.
So those were the ones that like they completely rewrote the rules for the model, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know your army at all, so I don't know what changed or what didn't. So, but yeah, I mean, just such a cool model.
It's the same range in AOE, I guess, but yeah, they messed with some stuff, which was a good thing because it was more oppressive when they had better mobility.
Okay.
But they also gave them the hover ability, so they don't. It's kind of like flying.
Okay.
Essentially, but like they ignore terrain and they. Yeah.
Okay.
But like people were doing it where they would be behind a deep trench, pop up, toss it, dash back. You couldn't strike back.
Yeah.
So that's why they made it end the activation like the machine gun. I think that's good for the game. Because obviously I got my shot off and then you machine gunned her. That was it.
Yeah. But yeah, GG.
Yeah. I love this map. I like the water. I know.
Yeah. No, I love the water. I should have thought about it more frequently when I was making my decisions.
Yeah. The diving charge could have been really cool. Rip shock.
That's probably the 3rd or 4th time in this campaign I've done something very not intelligent just because of how cool it would have been, and I don't think it's ever worked out for me.
Yeah. But there was the glory point, the sweet glory point.
Exactly. Yeah, glory points, awesome points. These are why we play.
Exactly. Well, of course, if you like the video, hit the subscribe. I know it's been a long one. We're getting towards the end of the campaign. They're going to be long. The last match, we may do something goofy for. I'm not sure.
Goofy? Us?
Yeah, I know. We're making a terrain board. I doubt we'll have it complete in a month because we're going super slow. But you know, I've got this vision of all 4 of us on the same map for the last game.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
Not easy, but awesome.
not easy. It would take a while. I'm envisioning 2 people activating at a time. Like you have a primary opponent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And
Just to make the game not take 6 hours.
exactly.
Yeah.
And we've played 6-hour 4 to 6 person Mordheim games, and it's like it's fun, but I don't know if it's something YouTube wants to watch.
That's fair.
Yeah, we'll make that decision though eventually.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to have a chance to check out other games. Like Mordheim is one that I'm pretty interested in because I know you guys are into that big time.
Oh yeah, no, and it plays really similar without some quality of life things. The post game, I might actually like the Mordheim post game more.
Okay.
There's no reinforcing. The deaths and scars are very similar.
Okay.
But exploration is quite a bit more swingy
Interesting.
because you don't step up dice based on where you are in the campaign. You step up dice based on campaign skills you've acquired.
Okay.
And so it's like you could have a bunch of guys die to bad rolls in the post game and then roll bad on exploration, and then you're just fucked in the next game.
Okay.
But morale is at 25%, so you can leave early, like a lot earlier.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But it is like you activate your entire warband, and then they activate their entire warband.
Okay. So you have the classic GW like Alpha Strike problems and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it came out between Fantasy 5th and 6th. And
I mean, it's the things you run into with older school games.
exactly.
Yeah.
But Pirinen Classic. You know.
Yeah. And it's just one of those things like, you know, if somebody's going to stay with Games Workshop longer than a couple of years, usually it's because they find stuff like that.
And there's a hard 15 model cap.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And then beyond that, there's like, you can play the campaign as long as you want. There's all sorts of different campaigns going around. So there's like, you can have the same warband that totally changes throughout a really long campaign.
Okay.
In totally different ways than this. So it's a different game for sure.
Yeah.
But shooting is not nearly as oppressive as this game because you have like
crossbows and stuff. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the barbed wire was a huge win.
Oh yeah.
Looks awesome on here.
Absolutely.